And hello to everybody out there. Welcome into another edition of Net Poker Live. This is September 26, 2025. This is episode number 7, and we are live, folks. So get ready for another fun night of wheeling, dealing, and hopefully somebody winning a lot of money. Let's get to it.
From the casino floor of MVG Studios, it's the game where high hands can lead to high rewards. Welcome to Net Poker. And now, snaps and claps for your host, the floor boss of our casino, Brandon Scruggs.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Good to see y'all. Welcome in. It's time for another edition of Net Poker right here at MVG Productions. I hope you are ready for a night of fun and net games here because we've got a good one for you tonight. We have 3 former players returning back with us tonight, including our returning champion tonight, who so far this season has won himself $13,250. Please welcome back Scott Seffy McVeigh.
Hello there. How's it going?
It is going well, sir. Glad to have you back here with us. I said last time out you had a good showing throughout the main game. Unfortunately, the Outlaw, like everybody else who's tried to best him this season, unfortunately got you, but you still won a good chunk of change, and you've again $13,250 so far this season here. What are your plans with some of the money?
Well, let's see. Probably nice to consider getting a college for the 2 grandchildren I have there.
Uh-huh.
And then probably a little bit of extra to plan for my next big vacation, of which during tonight, I'm actually currently on a vacation, but I was able to pull away long enough to get to the laptop and to play tonight.
Well, glad to have you here with us. Hopefully you're enjoying your vacation. Hopefully it'll give you a little bit more spending money to enjoy while you're on your trip there. So good luck tonight. And let's meet your 2 opponents here who are going to try to outbest you here with the luck of the cards here. Starting in the center position, we have Doug Trovinger, everybody. Welcome back to Net Poker, Doug.
Thank you, sir.
All right, remind everybody at home a little bit about yourself, sir, once again.
So I am, a small business owner here in Nashville, Tennessee, as well as an avid beer league rec hockey player.
Mm-hmm.
That finally be able to get back on the ice about a week and a half from today's taping.
Oh, fantastic. Yep, hockey season is just around the corner, which means the NBA season's right around the corner, too. So look forward to that.
Yes, sir.
So welcome back. You've got already, so far this season, you've won $1,750. We're going to see if we can add some more to that for you as well. And someone else who's won $1,750 this season, our third contestant tonight, Mr. Aaron Glenn with us.
Hello.
Glad to have you back, Aaron. Remind everybody at home about you.
Okay. 41 years old from Detroit, Michigan. Amazon worker, YouTube content creator, fire game enthusiast, and oh yeah, Mr. Price is Right, and hopefully I could be Mr. Video or Mr. Net Poker.
Well, we shall see. He's, again, so far this season, again, $1,750 and hoping to win some more here tonight. So you ready to play?
Yes.
All right, let's get right to it. Let's play some Net Poker, y'all. All right, of course, we're going to start off first off with a quick buzzer test to make sure everything was set up right tonight for you. So we'll start off with you, Seffy. Thank you. And Doug. Thank you. And Aaron. Wonderful. The buzzers are all working. So let's get started first with our first round of play. It is our video poker round. Here's how it works. I'm going to start by asking you 5 questions. Each question correct will get you 10 points. We start you off with 10 points already in your banks. Whoever has the most points at the end of this round will be our VIP tonight, and they will head over to our VIP lounge where our bartender has a tasty, delicious beverage for you, I believe, tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, our bartender, Mr. Jason Myers.
What's up, everyone?
Jason, my man, how's things going with you, sir?
Well, Halloween's getting closer and closer and closer, so I figure why not start making this area Halloween themed?
Oh, I
What better
like.
way to start with a drink that I picked up?
Okay, well, definitely looking forward to that earlier. And I personally love Halloween. I think it's probably my favorite season. I think half of it's just for the fact of like you get to dress up in costumes and play a character, and I think that's part of just the fun of the holiday itself. Plus, again, welcomed cold weather too.
Right.
And I know a lot of people are waiting on that because some people are just nuts for like winter and snow time. Me, not so much, but I enjoy the fall. I enjoy everything about the fall except one thing: allergies, because that's when I get mine, and they're awful.
Agreed.
Awful.
People are already out there going Christmas shopping. I say hold off on Christmas. We still got to get through Halloween.
I know, like,
Yes.
I get some people have a lot of people they buy for, and they start Christmas shopping early if they find something really good for them. But I'm like, yeah, if you're an average person, most people don't start Christmas shopping until after Halloween's done.
Right.
Because then you have to hide that stuff for so long. You might forget where you put it. Or knows I've done that one year. Remind me to tell you about it after the show. But well,
It was
anyway,
inside the Frankenstein monster.
yeah, welcome to Finders Keepers Live in your house. It's the hidden Christmas present. Ready, set, find it. Anyway, no. We're never going to be able to do Finders Keepers Live. At least not like that. But anyway. What in a different world, a different situation, maybe when everybody had access to VR, possibly. But again, that's something for another time. Anyway, let's get started with the questions because I know I've stalled more than long enough. Not that I was stalling, but I just get on a rant. But anyway, let's have some fun. Let's start with our video poker round. First half of the round is the questions. So for 10 points, players, hands on buzzers. Here's the first question. The one with Chandler in a box was the title, and that's Seffi.
Friends.
Was the title of an episode of which American TV sitcom? Friends is correct, sir. 10 points. Already out the box. This man is quick on the buzzer here. Here we go. Another 10-point question. The Marriage of Figaro was a 1786 opera from which Salzburg-born composer? Seffi.
Verdi.
Nope. Sorry, it's not Verdi. Doug or Aaron? Doug.
Was it Beethoven?
Nope. I'm sorry, it was not Beethoven. Aaron, you want to take a guess?
I don't know. No guess.
All right, we were looking for Mozart. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart there. That's okay. No harm, no foul. We'll try a different question. For 10 points. The term manga generally refers to Doug.
Japanese anime cartoon books.
The full question generally refers to comics, graphic novels, or cartoons originating in which country? You said Japanese. We'll take it. 10 points for you, sir. For 20. All right, next question. English mathematician John Couch Adams accurately predicted the existence of which planet, the eighth from the sun, in 18... Doug?
Was it Uranus?
Sorry, it's not Uranus. Seffi?
Oh,
Neptune.
The eighth from the sun in 1846. Neptune is the correct planet we were looking for. 10 points.
Oh, one planet off. Oops.
Yeah, and scientists out there can now send their letters to Doug Trovinger, care of MVG Productions, for the mispronunciation of the planet Uranus, not Uranus. We're not in 8th grade anymore. Anyway, no harm, no foul. We go on with another 10-point question. Let's see what you do with this one. All right, players, in what sport is there a fielding position named silly point? Doug.
Is that Baccarat?
Nope, sorry, it's not Baccarat. Seffi or Aaron? That's Aaron.
I'm going to say lacrosse.
Nope, sorry, it's not lacrosse. Seth, you want to take a guess?
Cricket.
Cricket is correct. 10 points for you. Up to
Oh.
40.
Shoot.
That was a guess.
It's okay. It was a good one at that. It's all right. We'll try one more question. This is our final 10-point question of the round. Here it comes. Players, in which Shakespeare play would you find the characters of Portia, Antonio, and Shylock? Seffi.
Hamlet. I don't know.
No, sorry, it's not Hamlet. Doug?
Romeo and Juliet?
No, I'm sorry, it's not Romeo and Juliet. Aaron?
Julius Caesar.
No, it wasn't Julius Caesar either. The correct answer we were looking for there was the Merchant of Venice. Merchant of Venice. It's okay. One more
Fail.
10 points to give away here. Here it comes. Should get this one. Question. Players, which land mammal has the longest tail? Doug.
Is that an elephant?
No, I'm sorry, it's not an elephant. Aaron.
Kangaroo.
Nope, sorry, it's not a kangaroo. Seffi, take a guess.
Let's see. Let's just go for a guess and say. Let's just go say a lemur.
No, I'm sorry, it's not a lemur here. The land mammal with the longest tail also happens to have the longest neck as well. It's a giraffe. It's a giraffe.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's okay. No harm, no foul. We'll eventually get a fifth question correct here. So here it comes. For 10 points, players, Valentine's Day falls. Doug.
February and 14th.
You gave me the right answer at the end. Falls in what day in February? 14th is what we're looking for. 10 points for you. All right. So after the trivia half of our video poker round, we have Seffi currently in the lead with 40, Doug with 30, and Aaron with 10 points. You get first crack at the video poker wall first. So here's how it works. First off, we're going to shuffle the board up there. We have cards 9 through ace hidden up on the board there. You're going to pick 5 cards, and you're going to try to make your best poker hand that you can. And remember, the bigger your poker hand is, the more points that you're going to score. And here's how the points break down. If you make a pair of jacks or less, you're going to lose 5 points. If you make a pair of queens, kings, or aces, you're going to get 5 points. 2 pairs is worth 10 points. 3 of a kind is worth 15. A straight's worth 20. Flush is worth 25. Full house is worth 40. 4 of a kind is worth 125 points. Straight flush is worth 250 points. And should someone catch that natural royal flush, the 10, the jack, the queen, the king, and the ace of the same suit, not only will you get 1,000 points and probably guaranteed to win the round, but you also get a very special prize, which we will talk about should someone actually get it. Okay? So, for that said, Aaron, we start with you since you're the lowest score. So go ahead and pick me out 5 cards, sir.
Okay, 20.
20. Start get you a queen of clubs.
Okay, 6.
6. 9 of spades.
10.
10. A jack of clubs.
23.
23. 9 of clubs.
1.
1 is an ace of hearts. All right, you have a pair of 9s, which is currently going to cost you 5 points. You can keep that hand if you like, or you can redraw for some new cards. What would you like?
Yeah, I'm going to redraw.
Okay, which cards would you like to keep? Which ones do you want to get rid of?
Okay, keep the 9s, get rid of the queen, jack, and ace.
All right, so we're going to keep the pair of 9s. Hopefully we find 2 more up there. You need at least 1 to guarantee you some points. You get 3 cards. Go ahead.
17.
17 is a 10 of diamonds.
19.
19 is a 10 of spades, all right? Gives you 2 pair.
Right.
Looking for a 9 or a 10 to make a full house.
11.
11 is a queen of diamonds, but that's okay. You got yourself 2 pair, and that is worth 10 points, sir. Brings you up to 20.
I'll take it.
All right, where was the other 9s at? He was looking for. Oh, they were on the second row. Number 8 and number 12 is where they were there. But all right. Aaron, all right, you've got 20 points. You will not be tonight's VIP, but you'll be playing on the next round. We move over to Doug now, who's got 30 points here. Doug, you ready to play?
Sure.
All right, let's shuffle that board once again. Move the cards around. And you go ahead and pick out 5 numbers for me.
All right. Let's start with number 8.
Number 8 is the King of Hearts.
Okay. Number 2.
2, Ace of Spades.
6.
9 of Diamonds.
7.
King of Spades.
And 9.
And 9. Queen of Spades. All right. You've got a pair of kings. You got 3 to the royal. So that pair of kings is going to get you 5 points. You'll still be behind, but you can keep that if you'd like, or you can redraw for a new hand. What will you want to do?
As much as I would love to try to go for the royal flush, I'm going to keep the kings and redraw.
Okay, that's fine. We shall get rid of the other cards. You get 3 more picks. Looking for some kings.
All right, let's do 15.
15. The Jack of Diamonds.
20.
20. The 10 of Clubs. 1 more pick.
And 13.
13 is a 9 of Hearts. All right, that's going to get you a pair of
Ooh,
kings, and that
okay.
is worth 5 points, sir, to you. You're up to 35.
Okay.
All right, not out of the running yet, but let's see, where were those other 2 kings at? Number 1 and number 10.
No.
They were on
I
the
was
top.
dancing
half.
on them.
Yep, dancing around them. Just didn't lock them in there, but okay. All right, so Doug's up to 35. So, Seffi, all you have to do is not lose any points this round. And I think you're going to be tonight's VIP. You ready?
Sure thing.
Here we go. We'll shuffle the board. All right, go ahead and pick 5 numbers for me.
Let's start with 15.
15. 10 of Diamonds.
Okay. 6.
6. 10 of Clubs.
8.
For 8. King of Clubs.
4.
4. Ace of Clubs.
Oh,
22.
22. Jack of Hearts. All right, that gives you a pair of 10s right now. That is going to cost you 5 points. So I ask you, do you want to keep that hand or do you want to redraw for a new one?
Let's redraw here.
Okay, what do you want to keep?
You think this is stupid, but I'm going to keep all the clubs.
Going to keep the clubs. All right. So we're getting rid of the 10 of Diamonds and the Jack of Hearts, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Just want to confirm that. All right. You've got a chance at the Royal. If you can find me the Jack and the Queen of Clubs, you're going to get a very special prize.
No kidding. 12.
Number 12. Behind 12, we have an Ace of Diamonds. All right, no Royal
Well, that's
today.
good. But I still get points. 14.
14 is a King of Hearts. All right, so that sets you a 2 pair, and that's going to get you 10 points. And with 50 points, you are tonight's VIP, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
well done, Stephanie.
All right. So being tonight's VIP, you're going to head off to the VIP lounge. But before you do, you get to head over there with some money, because you get to pick one of the letters in the word poker you see up on the sign there. They have cash amounts from $500 to $5,000 behind them. Pick a letter, and whatever behind there is what you get.
Letter E.
Letter E. Behind the E, we find $2,000. Very nice. Where was the big money at? It was behind the O. Behind the O, there was the worth of $5,000. All right. Well, congratulations, Seffi. $15,250 is what you have. But before we head over to the VIP lounge, where was that Jack and that Queen of Clubs at? Where was it on the board? They were on the bottom row.
bottom row.
19 and 21 would have given you the Royal there that time.
Wow.
You're very close. But all right. Nothing there, but again, Seffi, you are tonight's VIP. You are headed off to the VIP lounge where our own Jason Myers has something very tasty waiting for you. Jason.
Tasty to some, maybe gruesome to the eyes. It's the vampire's bite.
Ooh.
And Stephanie's gonna get served that shot and enjoy. When we come back, more of that poker right after this.
Time to find out who's able to keep one eye on the prize and one eye on their cards. It's 5-card poker on net poker. And now, Brandon Scruggs.
Appreciate you, cool cat. Thank you. Welcome back, everybody, to Net Poker. We're enjoying some tasty beverages, some shots today over in the VIP lounge with our VIP of the night, Seffi. And Jason, tell us a little bit more about this Vampire's Bite shot.
Well, it's ironic that it's going to Seffi because he told me about a Vampire's Kiss milkshake. And it's kind of in the same vein. There's a whole lot of black raspberry and cranberry involved. It's a half ounce of raspberry vodka, half an ounce of cranberry juice, and a half an ounce of black raspberry liqueur.
Ooh.
All served in a shot glass with salt on the rim.
Ooh.
I feel like that'd be
That's
better with
great.
sugar on the rim in that case there. Because it's already super.
You need something to kind of offset the sweetness.
I can see that.
Makes sense.
But yeah, that looks delicious. And I'm a fan of raspberries and blackberries. They are quite wild and rampant around the parts of the country where I live. So There it
All I will say is, if you make this, don't wear white.
is. Yeah, clearly. Somebody might think accidentally you might have committed a murder.
Right.
And murder is not good.
Exactly.
Lord knows. But yeah, there's your ingredients and there's the recipe. Make it at home. Let us know if you like the vampires bite at home. But now we got a game to get to because we have two contestants that are waiting to see who's going to be joining Seffi in our final round of the game as we play a little 5-card poker with Doug and Aaron. Gentlemen, here's how this round works. You're going to be building poker hands like you were in the first round, except this time you're going to be playing for 2 cards. The way it works is first off, we're going to shuffle the deck. And Doug, since you scored more points in that last round, tell me where we're going to cut the deck. Give me a number between 1 and 24.
6.
Number 6. All right. Cut the deck 6 cards in. And now here's how it works. I'm going to show you the first 2 cards off the top of the deck. In this case, it's a 9 of clubs and a 9 of spades.
Hmm.
I'm going to ask you a trivia
Ooh.
question. Get the question right. Not only will you get 10 points, but you'll get your choice of one of the 2 cards there that you're going to try to build your poker hands with. Doug's hands on the top. Aaron's hands will be on the bottom. First 4 questions, the cards will be faced up. They're worth 10 points apiece. The 5th and final question, the cards will be face down. That one's worth 15 points. At the end of the round, whichever player has the higher hand will receive a 25-point bonus. And the player who has the most points in this round will be joining Seffi in our Joker Poker round for a chance to see who's going to play against the Outlaw tonight. All right? So, without further ado, players, hands on buzzers. Here comes your first question of the 5-card poker round. The 6th February anniversary of which singer's birthday is a national holiday in Jamaica? Aaron.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley's correct, sir. 10 points for you.
Right.
All right. Which 9 would you like, Aaron?
9 of clubs.
All right. You'll take the 9 of clubs. That gives Doug the 9 of spades. And here comes the next 2 cards. Ooh. Queen of spades, ace of spades. Here comes the question.
Oh my.
All right, players. A way of remembering important people and events in the history of the African diaspora, February is also known as Aaron.
Black History Month.
As which heritage month in the U.S.? Black History Month is correct, sir. 10 more points for you. Up to 20. All right, which card
I'll
would
take
you
the
like?
ace.
All right, ace is yours. You have the ace high. Doug has the queen high. So we go to the next 2 cards. Ooh, a 9 of diamonds and an ace of clubs here. Let's see what happens here. Here's the question. Players, which band made their American TV debut on The Ed Sullivan Show? And that's Doug.
The Beatles?
On the 9th of February in 1964, the Beatles is correct, sir. Nicely done. 10 points for you. All right, Doug, which card would you like?
Ooh, this is not an easy one. I'm going to take the ace of clubs.
All right, you're going to take the ace of clubs. All right, gives you an ace high. Gives Aaron a pair of 9s here. Let's see what happens as we go to our 4th set of cards. Ooh, king of spades,
Oh.
9 of hearts. All right, here comes the question, players, for 10 points. With a namesake film starring Bill Murray, which popular... And that's Doug.
Was it Ghostbusters?
No, I'm sorry, it is not Ghostbusters. Aaron, I'll finish the question for you, then you can take a guess. With a namesake film starring Bill Murray, which popular North American tradition is celebrated on the 2nd of February?
The Groundhog's Day.
That is correct, sir. 10 points for you. Fun fact, that's also that happens to be my birthday as well. So, Aaron, which card would you like?
I'll take that 9.
All right, the 9 is yours. That gives you 3 of a kind. Doug has an ace high still, but we're their fifth and final question. These cards are going to be face down, and this is a 15-point question. So, Doug, you kind of need this to stay in the game here. So, all right, here comes your question, players. All right, players, because it has less than 30 days, February is the only month. Doug?
28 or 29 days.
That is incorrect. I'll finish the question for Aaron. Aaron, because it has less than 30 days, February is the only month that can not have which astronomical phenomenon?
Full moon.
No, sorry, it was close. We're looking
Oh.
for a blue moon. A blue moon.
Oh.
Typically, because a blue moon is a full moon that happens twice in the same 30-day period of time. So it physically can't have one. The month's too short, even on a leap year. That might be its only chance. So we'll see there. All right, no harm, no foul. We'll go with one more question here. Let's see what you do this again. 15 points. Here it comes, players. Deep Blue recorded the first ever computer win against a human opposition in which Doug.
Chess.
In which board game when it beat Gary Kasparov in February of 1996? Chess is correct, sir. 15 points for you. All right. You're going to need a good card here. So which card is it going to be, the left or the right?
I'll do the right.
Right card it shall be. All right. Anything is possible. Let's take a look and reveal those final two cards. Doug has a king of diamonds. Aaron has a 10 of diamonds. Aaron has a 3 of a kind. Doug only has a pair. Aaron, you get the 25-point bonus and the win. Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations, Aaron.
Thanks. Good game, Doug. Good game.
Thank you.
All right, Aaron, that means you're moving on to the Joker Poker round. But before you do, you've won some cash. Pick a letter in the word poker.
Okay, let's go with P for power.
And P, and behind the P we find $750. All right.
Okay.
Where was the big money this time? It was behind the E. E gave it to you there. All right.
One round too late.
Yes, unfortunately, we're round too late. But all right. Congratulations, Aaron. $2,500 for you. You're moving on to the Joker Poker round. But until then, Doug, we have to say goodbye to you again for now. But not leaving here empty-handed, sir. You won. You're going to give you $50 for every point you scored that round. With your 25 points there, gives you another $1,250. So you're up to a grand total now of $3,000 on the season. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Aaron, good luck to you.
Hopefully you had fun with us, and we'll look forward to having you back again real soon. But for now, folks, we're going to go ahead and take ourselves another commercial break. When we come back, Aaron and Seffi are about to battle out, playing a little Joker Poker to see who's going to get a shot against the Outlaw. We'll do that right after the break here on Net Poker. Don't go anywhere.
Time to find out if Steffi's vampire's bite was actually a kiss of death. It's Joker Poker on Net Poker. And now, Brandon Scruggs.
Thank you, Cool Cat. Welcome back to Net Poker, everybody. We're down to our final round of the game where we have Seffi and Aaron both waiting to battle it out here, playing a little Joker Poker. Seffi back from the VIP lounge. Seffi, how was the vampire's bite?
Ooh, it's very good. I loved all the fruit flavor to go with it too, there as well.
That sounded very tasty. Like I said, Jason, you know the drill. Make me a double.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a double.
That's why
Save
I
it after
lined
the
up
show.
shot glasses before we even started filming.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Awesome.
That's why I appreciate you right there. All right, let's get to it. Let's see who's going to get a chance to play against the Outlaw here tonight. Seffi and Aaron are about to battle out, play a little Joker Poker as we shuffle the cards up. Seffi, since you were the VIP, you get a chance to cut the deck this time. Give me a number between 1 and 26.
Let's try 11 this time.
11? 11 it shall be. Okay. At the 11, all right, this round plays just like the 5-card poker round. The only difference is we've added 2 jokers to the deck this time. And as you know, jokers are wild, just like a great series you can catch out on any of the 4 seasons we've done here on the playlist here on the channel. And if you get a joker, you can turn that into any card that you want to help your poker hand at the end. So the player who has the most points here will be the one that goes on to our bonus game to face off against the Outlaw for a very big jackpot, which currently stands right now at $77,500. A lot of money up for grabs. We want to give it away tonight, so I wish you both best of luck. Let's get into it with our first round here and showing our first 2 cards off the top of the deck. We have an Ace of Diamonds and a King of Clubs. So here we go. First question for 10 points. Players. The mysterious island features the second appearance of Captain Nemo, who originally appeared in Seffi.
That was 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
And which other Jules Verne novel, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, is correct, sir. 10 points for you. All right, pick a card.
I'll take the ace.
All right, the ace is yours. All right, Seffi's hand's on top. Aaron's is on bottom as we reveal the next 2 cards. Well, ace of hearts, ace of clubs. Let's see what plays out. Here's your question. Players 4, 5, or 6. How many eyes does a bee have? Aaron.
6.
6 is incorrect. Seffi?
I'm going to guess 4.
No, believe it or not, it's actually 5. They have 5 eyes.
Really?
All right. No harm, no foul. We'll try again with this next question. Waco, Austin, and Houston are cities that are Seffi.
Texas.
Located in what U.S. state? Texas is correct. 10 points for you. 20. All right, Seffi, which ace would you like?
Well, I'm going to try to prevent Aaron from having a royal flush, so I'm going to take the clubs one.
All right, you're going to take the ace of clubs. All right, gives you a pair of aces. Aaron has the ace king. This would be a battle right here if this was Texas Hold'em, but that's a whole different subject for a different time. We move on with our next 2 cards. Well, this got interesting. King of Diamonds, Ace of Spades. Let's see what happens here. Very important question, players. Listen closely. The saxophone belongs to which family? Seffi.
Woodwinds.
Belongs to what family of instruments? Woodwinds is correct, sir. Yes, even though it's mostly made of brass, how the noise is made from the instrument is played through a wooden reed in the mouthpiece there. Therefore, it is classified as a woodwind. So, well done, Seffi. 30 points for you. Which card would you like?
I want that 3 of a kind. Give me the ace.
All right, Ace of Spades is yours. You have 3 aces. Aaron has a pair of kings now. See what happens here as we look at our next 2 cards. 9 of Spades, 10 of Hearts. Let's see what happens here. Here's the question for 10 points. All right, players, which unusual bird cannot fly, has hair like feather? Aaron.
Ostrich.
No, I'm sorry. It's not the ostrich. Seffi, I'll finish the question for you. Which unusual bird cannot fly, has hair like feathers, strong legs, and no tail, and is the national icon of New Zealand?
The kiwi bird.
Kiwi bird is correct, sir.
Ugh.
40 points for you. Which card would you like?
Take the 10.
All right, the 10 is yours. And we've made it to our fifth and final question here. Cards are going to be face down. And this is a 15-point question. Aaron, again, you must get this in order to stay in the game. Here comes the question. Players, in 2021, which actor became the oldest person to travel into space at the age of 90? Time's up. Correct answer was famous actor William Shatner.
Oh.
Yeah, remember when he went up into space there? Yeah, he was 90 years old when he did that.
Oh, wow.
All right. No harm, no foul. We try another 15-point question. Here it is. In the Bible, who was said to have parted the Red Sea? Seffi.
Moses.
Moses is correct, sir. All right. Seffi, which card do you want? The left or the right?
Let's go for the right one.
Right card is yours. All right. I think it's all over but the formalities at this point. Can Aaron get some bonus cash? Let's see. Reveal those final two cards. Seffi has a full house. Aaron only has a pair of kings. Seffi, you get the 25-point bonus and you're tonight's winner. Congratulations.
Thank you. Great game, Mr. Glenn.
Good game. Thanks.
Nicely done. All right. Seffi, all right, you know what you got to do now. Pick two letters in the word poker. If you can find the top two amounts, which is the $5,000 and the $2,000, I'll give you a bonus $3,000 for a grand total of $10,000.
Let's try something. Let's go the K and the R.
The K and the R. We'll start with the R first since it's on bottom. The R we find $2,000. If that K has 5,000, you get the bonus. What's behind the K? $1,000. All right.
Okay.
Not bad. Where was the 5,000 at? It was behind the P. It was behind the P. But all right. Congratulations, sir. That is another $3,000 for you. Brings you now up to $19,500. You're going to face the outlaw here in just a minute. And Aaron, we got to say goodbye to you, sir. Hopefully you enjoyed your time here on the show.
I did.
Well, you're not leaving here empty-handed. You didn't pick up any consolation cash this round, but you did pick up $750 in the previous round. So again, you leave us here tonight so far with the season. Grand total of $2,500, sir, and our thanks for playing.
All right, thank you. Good luck, Seth.
Look forward to having you back. And Seffi, you have done it again, sir. Another win, $19,500 to your credit. And when we come back, Seffi's going to get his chance, another shot to face off against the Outlaw. Will he win the big jackpot? Find out in the break right here on Net Poker. We'll be back.
Time to find out if a vampire's bite is faster than the outlaw's bullet. It's Deuces Wild on Net Poker. And now, Brandon Scruggs.
Thank you, Cool Cat. Everybody, welcome back to Net Poker. Here it is time for the bonus round with our champion, Seffi. He has $19,500, and he is about to face off against the Outlaw here for a chance at $77,500. Man, that is a lot of money in that jackpot here tonight.
Yes.
And Seffi can be all yours by playing a little game we call Deuces Wild. Here's how it works. We start by showing you the first row back on the video poker wall. Behind those numbers now, we have deuces and the outlaw himself. First row, we have 5 deuces, 1 outlaw. All I need you to do is find a deuce. And every time we do that, we'll move on down the board. We'll take away a deuce. We'll add an outlaw. If you can get through all 4 rows of the board and find all 4 deuces, you win that jackpot of $77,500. If you can't, we'll add $2,500 to the jackpot for every outlaw that you find. Plus, it'll give you, for every deuce that you find, it'll be 1 wild card as you try to make your final poker hand of the night. So, when you're ready, go ahead and give me a number between 1 through 6. There are 5 deuces, 1 outlaw. Where you want to start?
Let's start number 3.
Number 3, we want to start with this, right? Show me a deuce. We got a deuce. All right. Outlaw is right next door at number 4. All right. Second row.
Good thing I didn't choose 4.
Well, you do have 4 deuces to choose from now, along with 2 outlaws. What number would you like?
Let's go 11.
11. Behind 11, show me a deuce. Oh, come on. All right. Nothing there. Unfortunately, there will not be no jackpot tonight, but we'll see how it plays out. Looking at row number 3 now, sir. 3 deuces, 3 outlaws. Find me a deuce.
Let's try number 15.
15. Look for a deuce. Is it there? It is.
Okay, good.
All right. And finally, 2 deuces, 4 outlaws.
Let's see. We always love to go for Mr. Michael Jordan, so let's try 23.
23. We want to find a deuce. Is it behind his Royal Airness? No, it is not. There it was. It was 20 and 21. There actually was a path to victory tonight. But all right, no jackpot awarded here tonight, so we're going to add $5,000 to the jackpot for next time, which will bring our jackpot up to $82,500. But, Seffi, you do have 2 wild cards, and that could help you make your final poker hand of the night. Let's go ahead and shuffle the cards, and as you do, give me a number between 1 and 24 to cut the deck in.
Oh, we had such good luck with 11 last time. Let's cut there again.
All right, cutting at 11. All right. There it goes. And now the way it works is I'm going to give you 2 cards face down. You pick which one you want, either on the left or on the right. Whichever card's there, we add it to your final poker hand. Now remember, the better your final poker hand, the more money you can win. And here's how the cash breaks down on it. If you get a 3 of a kind, it's going to get you $500. A straight is worth $750. A flush is worth $1,000. Full house gets you $1,500. 4 of a kind gets you $2,000. A straight flush is worth $5,000. 5 of a kind is worth $10,000. And if you can make the royal flush here, it is worth $20,000. All right, so we need some cards to hopefully help make that royal flush for you, sir. So best of luck to you. Here's your first 2 cards. Which one would you like, the left or the right?
Right.
Right card is a 9 of diamonds. Next 2 cards.
Left.
Left. Jack of spades. All right. And finally,
Left again.
left again. Ace of clubs. All right. All right, Seth, you
boys.
got 2 wild cards to change over. What do you want to turn those cards into?
Well, shoot, I'm only going to be able to get something at best a 3 of a kind. So let's just make them all aces. We'll do an ace of hearts and ace of diamonds.
All right, ace of hearts there, and an ace of diamonds there. And that is a 3 of a kind, sir, and that is worth another $500 to you. So not bad.
Yeah, maybe better.
Yeah, could went a little better, sir. But hey, this is nothing to sneeze at, and this is nothing to be sad about because you in your 2-day appearances now, grand total, your total appearances so far this season, you have a grand total of an even $20,000, sir.
All right.
And that is definitely no chump change.
That's true. Definitely would make a great trust fund for the kids.
It will, and that's definitely a good way to get it started there. We'll look forward to having you back next week to defend your title once again here on Net Poker, and we'll see you then. And Jason, fortunately, another week goes by, and the outlaw still reigns supreme.
That is one elusive little son of a bitch.
That he is.
And
Will anybody be able to beat him this season? You'll have to see as the season rolls on. But as for now, Seffi is still our champion. And we shall see him next week. And we'll hopefully see you next week here with us on Net Poker because we are out of time for tonight. So I do appreciate each and every one of you for joining us here. And remember, if you like what you see and you've missed out on any of the action this season so far on Net Poker, check out the playlist here on the channel. Or if you'd like to see how the show looked several years ago when we first started here on the channel, because it's been probably 5 years since we last did Net Poker because the software was kind of broken in the other one back then. But we enjoyed it. And if you want to see how the show looked, check out the first season of Net Poker we did here on the channel as well. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and ring that bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down here at MVG Productions. And from all of us here, we say thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week for another new episode of Net Poker. Till then, so long, everybody.
Remember, drink and play responsibly.
Yes.
I agree.
This is Cool Cat Co. speaking for Net Poker. A CJC production in association with MVG Productions. Snaps and claps on the Cool Cats.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the final buzzer sounds and the lights dim on another exciting day, we bid farewell here at MVG Productions, broadcasting from the heart of Sylva, North Carolina. Today we've seen contestants triumph, puzzles unravel, and fortunes change. We hope our game shows brought you thrills, laughter, and maybe a few nail-biting moments. Thank you for being a part of our audience, supporting us, and recognizing the vision of Brandon Scruggs, who owns and operates MVG Productions. Until next time, we leave you with our national anthem. Good night.
they grabbed him by the balls of the jewels.